Have you ever wondered, why do we go through things? Why do I have to go through this? Out of everybody, Lord, why me? Why did this have to happen to me, Lord? Why? In this video, I'm going to show you and tell you why it's very important that we go through things. It develops character. It develops us, and it makes us become hyper-focused, hyper-obsessed on the thing that we should be focusing on. As I was reading the Bible, I was wondering, why do God compare us to trees? He compares to trees. Psalms 1:13 says, he should be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bring forth its fruit in its season. Whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. Matthew chapter 13, verse 32 says, which indeed is the least of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. What is it? What is it about trees? What's so fascinating is trees grows in two directions. A tree cannot grow in one direction. We cannot grow in one direction. So if I plant a seed, right? If I plant a seed, this is a seed. If I plant a seed, the tree has to grow downward first in order for it to grow upwards first, right? So I plant the seed. Now the tree is growing downward. It's growing downward. The downward part is called graphic trophic. That's the downward part of the tree. But the tree that grows upward is called phototrophic. But here's what's so fascinating. The tree can grow only as tall based on how deep the roots grow. What? So you're telling me I have to go through some stuff to get to my stuff? The downward part, that's the unfun part. That's the part that nobody sees. That's the boring part. That's the part where you're studying, you're reading, you're listening to music that can bring substance. You're watching videos that can bring substance. Now you're becoming hyper-focused, hyper-obsessed in the downward part, in the root part. If you stay here long enough, eventually you're gonna break through some dirt and see some light. You hear me? It's just like working out. Before you start working out, you don't get strong first, you get weaker first. You get weak. I can remember when I first started working out. I'm benching, I'm doing squats. The next couple of days, I'm like, man, ow, I'm sore, my legs sore, my arms sore, my body just feel weak. But eventually, the more I kept pushing through the dirt, pushing through the roots, I kept pushing, I kept going. Then you produce an outcome that is successful. So now the tree, right? The tree is growing upwards. The tree can grow as tall as the downward part grows. Pain produces purpose. This is why we go through things. Pain produces purpose. Then that purpose follows character. Why? Because your gift is only as safe as your character. But we only develop character in this part right here. That's the only way we can develop character. If we remain in this long enough, the root part long enough, if we remain in this long enough, and we don't give up and we keep pushing, and we keep staying fast, and we're doing the unfun part. We're doing the stuff that nobody sees, nobody celebrates us, nobody claps for us. If we remain in this long enough, our tree will just grow. Our tree will just grow. Our tree will just grow. We will grow. It 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 will grow. Disruption always follows intention. Okay? Disruption always follows intention. Before things get good in your life, it's going to get difficult. It's going to get hard. But if you develop the mindset and shift your focus and do the unfun part, the graphic traffic part, do the unfun part long enough, eventually you're going to see light. Eventually you're going to see light. So I submit to you on this day, remain steadfast. Remain positive. Lock in. Do the unfun part and watch your life change. Y'all be blessed.